Ooh, let's make a jetpack. Okay. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody, to the ScrapCraft FTB server. Doing pretty good today. Hope you are as well. You can see, we're growing this guy slowly but steadily. Up to a maximum of 582, and what's even better is that 488 right there, out of 582 that you see, the ore level, that is a good indicator of the actual equilibrium aura. So among all the aura nodes around here, they should all be about that same level, so they're not sending packets to each other. If we go over here, yeah, this guy's at 490. Yeah, very good, very good. And what that means is that we've kind of hit a balancing point. So now, when we're recharging this guy, it'll, recharging with these crystals, it'll recharge the whole network, and hopefully from there on, our thaumaturgical work won't harm the aura network around here. So that's good, and I think we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more of these crystal clusters. I don't actually know if we have the materials for that. Let's go check that out. I think yeah, we moved the books over here. Looks like we're missing earth shards. Okay. Do we have any in here? No. Okay, let's go check something else real quick. I've set up my own little magical mining operation. Last one here, he's been doing it with turtles. This guy. Basically, he goes down a little bit, digs out, and if we see any ores in here, he comes back and digs them up. Or we come back in and dig them up, rather. I, however, have taken a much cooler approach. This is how I've been mining. Yeah. And then I just started on that. How have I been doing this, you wonder? With this guy right here. This is the arcane boar. It is also from Thaumcraft, and let me grab my pickaxe. And here's what we can do. If you put in a wand of excavation and a pickaxe, you can mine. And it gives the properties of these two guys to the boar. It'll drain the aura very quickly, but it works really well. So if we go up here, you can see he's digging out. It's such a cool thing. And I'm trying to drain the ore here on purpose. I'm trying to get these guys, dull shards. Dull shards, they're like other shards, except you get them when... I don't see any over here. When the ore levels get really low in an area, the infused ores, which I'm really looking for so I can show you guys what they are. The infused ores will let out their magic, and they'll become dull shards. But to get them, you have to, as I said, drain the aura, which, if you've been watching, is what our boar is very, very good at. How have I not seen any shards? There's so many caves around here. No. Alright, let's go back to our... Well, hold on. Oh, geez. Oh, there's some. Haha. There's, these are V shards, the purple ones. This is the water shards, and this is the dull shards. Unfortunately, I just left all my mining stuff at the bore, but now I know where to get some, so that's very good. We still need green ones, though, to make some of those clusters. Those would be the earth shards. Usually they're the most common kind, but apparently not. Anyways, let's go back. If I can find my way back. I can't. This is an escape. There we go. Fly over here. I was going to say thread the needle, but we didn't. Alright, so you can see the ore is almost run out in this area. So let's go ahead and shut down the mining operation. It's my favorite new toy. I don't want the gravel. Alright. You're done. So we'll take our stuff out. And I don't want the arrow. I don't take it you mined anything extraordinary today, did you? Mostly cobble. Alright. Anyhow, the shards and stuff, that's for another day. Today, we need to set up power. I feel bad. I already did it. I already set up power. But when I recorded it, my mic wasn't working for some strange reason. So, yeah. Now, you see we don't have any machines here. There's actually an explosion a while ago, but that was a complete accident. We don't have our pulverizer and stuff here anymore. We moved it to Eden, because we now have power. So let's go back to Eden, and I'll show you where we have things set up. For power, we're going to use lava. I know, it sounds lazy, and it kind of is, but it works great. Let's go. So this is our machine shop. We're going to be putting, like, simple machines and stuff like that. Kind of like a workshop. Like I already moved our pulverizer, powered furnace, and stuff in here. Ooh, I need these things. I need these things always. Very good. Go ahead and do this. Yes. Now you can see right here we have pump shutoff. This right here is actually a gauge, and this is the pump shutoff right here. I actually need another component to automate this, but it's connected to a tank, and you see that funky grid right there? That is the tank. If we go over here, that's our tank. It's holding a lot of lava. It's actually two tanks working in tandem. There's this one on the bottom, and this one on the top. They're both 12 by 12, and this is actually the tank wall right here. You can see they're both storing 16 million millibuckets, which is 16,000 buckets. 1 millibucket is 1/1000th of a bucket, so 1 bucket's 1,000 millibuckets. Like a millipede, those nasty little things. This is a gauge, and apparently last one here ran it without me. So that's a valve, that blue, not purple, and that one right there is also a valve. So that one's higher than this one, and what that means is that this one, when lava gets to it, will flow into here, flow into our little mini tank right here, and then flow out the bottom. Now, this pipe right here is a one-way pipe, because it only comes from that one, and it pumps into that valve right there. All that you need to know is that if there's lava in this, we don't want our pump to run. Now, where are we pumping lava from? Good question. We could go to the nether, but the nether is dangerous, and there's not entirely that much lava, and there's also terrain everywhere, so not ideal. So instead we made our own little world we called Prometheus. Let me take a sip of apple juice real quick. It's so good. Okay, so here's our pump rig. Very good. You can see this is the wireless redstone signal, so it's telling this guy to cut the power to our pump, which is right here. Here's our pump. And you can see he's actually been pumping out a lot. So this is what 32,000 buckets looks like. Yeah, pretty cool. I know. This is an energy tesseract, so he's sending energy to the pump, and we're cutting off the pump with just the power. So whenever the power cuts off, the pump cuts off. Simple. The pump is pumping out lava to these two tesseracts. Yeah, here we go. Owner only. That's not mine. This is mine. I didn't know I could actually look at last one. Oh, it's because I'm an op. Okay. So here's mine. Last one here set up his. He did it. He didn't have to. He dummy. So I have set mine up to the Prometheus frequency. That's how these tesseracts work, is they work on frequencies. And you can transmit energy, liquids, and then there's items across dimensions and space. That's what they're good for. And that's how we're going to be doing things. Mostly with the energy. Yeah, so that's how we're getting the lava to the tank. Now, what are we doing with the lava, and where's that power coming from? Good question. Fair enough. Okay. I only have one of these rigged up, but we're using what I like to call a power core. Fly down here, and right here. Here's our first power core. It is 25 magmatic engines. There's one on the bottom and then 6 on each side, all facing... let me get some room. They're all facing this redstone energy conduit right there. Stop it. That thing I just broke is actually a cable that tells them when to run or not. So why 25? Each of these guys produces maximum power of 4 megajoules per tick. Now, this guy is a buffer. Redstone energy cell, information, stores MJ. Very good. Right click, change input and outputs. Very good. So you can see, here's how much it holds. And it has a maximum input, and I can't make it any higher, of 100, you can barely read it, megajoules per tick. Also has a maximum output of 100 megajoules per tick. Perfect. So this guy, it'll send and receive the same amount, but if there's any extra, it stores it, or if it needs more, it puts it out. Perfect. Now, that guy is connected to an energy tesseract. Even power. Very good. That's what our pump's connected to. And that's where we're getting our power. Very good. It's super compact. I love this. I'm very proud of myself for coming up with this design. So each cell takes 1 liquid, 1 energy tesseracts, and then I don't know how much redstone energy conduit that is, but let's see, 6, 7 redstone energy conduit, and then 1 redstone energy cell. You actually don't even need this. I just put it on here as a buffer. And then the energy tesseracts, I don't know if it says it. I don't know, but I believe these guys have a maximum input of 100 megajoules per tick, which matches up nicely with this guy right here, and that's perfect. So that's how we're going to be transmitting power everywhere. Now, energy tesseracts, and some of you are probably raging out there at me for this, they have a downside, because it's kind of cheaty to be able to transmit power everywhere. This doesn't happen with liquid or item tesseracts, but it does happen with the energy ones. For every megajoule you send across an energy tesseract, you're going to lose 0.25 of it. So like, you're losing 25% of your total power. That is quite the drawback. So we're sending through it at any given time 100 megajoules per tick. However, we're only receiving on the opposite ends 75 megajoules per tick. What gives? It's actually a balancing point. It's fair. I'm okay with that. We're going to be working around that because it wouldn't be advantageous to set up these engines locally wherever we need the power, but I would rather not. I would rather just be able to plug in or out of a network. So, what we're going to be doing instead is just setting up a bunch of these power cores in this cliff face, and you see I already dug out room for another one. All throughout this cliff face, I'm going to be making these power cores. Unfortunately, they're kind of expensive right now, but that's okay. And we're just going to brute force it. We're going to make as much power as I could possibly imagine, so that even though we're losing 25% of it, the 75% that does come through is way more than we'll ever need. So that's our solution for that. Yeah, so that's how we got our power set up. We actually, let's go back to Overworld. There was an alternative. We thought we could have not used lava. Nope. Yes. We could have not used lava. We could have instead used Prometheus in Minecraft World. And we did it by making a flat world with an ocean biome, and we replaced all the water in the oceans with lava. Yeah, so that was how we did that. But you could also just as well have used oil. Oil, let's see here. Oil, nope. Oil, very good. Produces, that's EU. Anyhow, where's a bucket of oil? There you go. It can produce 3 megajoules per tick for 20,000 ticks in a combustion engine. So we could have made power cores with combustion engines, or even better, you can make you can refine oil into fuel. Let's see here. There's too many dang items. This guy. Alright, and it produces 6 megajoules per tick for 100,000 ticks in a combustion engine. That is fantastic. That would be so much better than lava. But we figured both liquids are essentially infinite with the rig we have. And here's the other thing. We have to refine them into the fuel. So that's unfortunate. That'd be another intermediary step. And the diesel generators. I'm not using the EU. I don't care for it. But last one here, he does. So he that would be 384,000 EU at 12 EU per tick. That's not a whole lot per tick. Versus, let's see, I think it's geothermals. Actually, let's just look up therm. There you go. Geothermal generators, they produce at 24 EU per tick. That's a lot more, even though it's only 30,000 EU. So, kind of a trade-off. But we can also upgrade those into these thermal generators, which they work a little bit faster even. Do they? Actually, I don't know what the difference is. Okay, yeah, thermal generators are better. These are like upgraded versions of the geothermals. Anyhow, for him it would be a lot more advantageous to use lava than oil. For me, it would have been advantageous to use oil than lava, but oil is a lot more complicated. Is what I'm getting at. So, we went with simple. And actually, I kind of like having oil, or not oil, lava. It's kind of mad scientisty. Mad scientisty. That's what it is. Now, let's see here. Do we have any obsidian? I will take that. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of diamonds. And let's grab... Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that either. Alright, let's grab also... Where's all our redstone? Last one here must have used it for something. Dang guy. Let's go see what our tunnel bore has dug up in terms of redstone. Hey blazes. This way. 53. Very good. Okay. I'm thinking that obsidian will probably be the limiting factor anyhow. How much of something do I have? Okay, I have a lot of cobblestone. You are set to dirt. Let's set you to cobblestone. This is the greatest way to mine obsidian I have ever seen. Very good. Very good. Yeah, okay. Great. So, now we've got over a stack of obsidian. Thank you, Wand of Equal Trade. Alright, let's go back to Eden so we can start on my next project really quickly. Now that we have power, I need a couple more things to automate it. But to make those things, I need to set up something else that uses a lot of power. Alright, let's see here. I think it's called... Nope. Let's try... There we go. Assembly table. So it's a diamond gear. That's going to be hard. Do I have any iron on me? Of course not. Okay, so let's go back to Overworld and make that stupid gear. Should really have looked into that before we came over. Where'd all our iron go? What's homie doing with all of our iron? I know I didn't use that much of it. Well, dang, guy. Nope. Alright. So let's make this gear. These things are so awful to make, because you have to go like tier by tier by tier. So now we're at stone. Now we gotta go to iron. Now we gotta go to gold. Crap, you go right there. Now we gotta go to diamond. Bam. What else does this thing need before we leave? Nope, we got everything else. And redstone. There we go. Alright. Actually, let's go ahead and make a chest as well. Perfect. Now, let's go back to Eden. Okay, why do we need the assembly table? We need the assembly table to make some gates. Gates are very cool. They're logic gates essentially. And I guess for now we'll just put this guy right there. This is where I want to put our what's it called? Laser room for a second. It's gonna be pretty cool. Actually, I need to look up lasers. So it's 2 diamonds, some obsidian, and a buttload of redstone. Actually, I don't think we can do this with that. That's okay. We'll put a temporary crafting table in here. Yep. And yep. And yep. Very good. Now these things take power. They take the megajoules. And they take lots of it actually. But the more of them you have, the faster this will go. So it's kind of advisable to do it quickly. Let's see. Do I have my wrench? Now I do. I should be able to... Or not. Okay. Okay. Let me place the rest of these and we'll be right back. Goodness. Alright. This is all I was really able to drum up on the materials we had. For right now, we are going to just put that tesseract there. And I'm not even going to put a redstone energy cell as a buffer for these guys. I want them to draw as much power as they possibly can. So Right now I'm connecting the power to what we have right now. Very good, and I'll do this for good measure. Each one of these I think takes like 25 per tick if they're running on full mojo. So we really do need to get a lot more power cores set up, but this is a tremendous amount of lasers right now, and you will see what I mean as soon as let's see here, private, receive only, Eden power, check, and here we go. So in this guy, I've put some redstone, and you can see that that opened up this chipset. Very good. What does this guy say? Oh, I don't even know why it has that. Anyhow, as soon as I click something, we should see some action if I did this right. And I did not. And that's why. There we are. Oh dear Lord. You can see it's going pretty quickly. And we're making these chips and it's putting them in here. So I'm going to have these two walls be lasers. This one I'm not going to, and this one I'm not going to. But then I think I will also do the roof. So that's going to be a tremendous amount of lasers. More than we'll probably need. And that's okay, because you just want to cook up this stuff in small batches. Last one here is over there. He's working on, I think, some EU stuff. Yeah, he sent up the geothermal generators right here. I think he's going to try to upgrade into thermal generators. Weird, you'd think thermal is like the lower tier, but it's not. It's the upper tier. Oh, and I wanted to put a lever right. There's a shutoff. So when we cut that, it should cut the power. And that's how it should work. So now I can stop that because we have plenty of chipsets. So let's put these guys back in here. And now you see it opened up the gate. And that's what I wanted. So we'll start up gates. Going up pretty quickly. And gates, I told you, are logic gates. So while those are cooking, let's go grab some piping. Where am I looking? Structure pipe. There we go. Alright, we already made two. That's all I really needed for today. Alright, so the first one we're going to use to automate this guy. I told you this is our gauge, right? So there's the tank, and then here's the signal that's cutting off our pump. So I'll put that there. Okay, so now we have a gate on the structure pipe, and now I want him to read if there's liquid in the tank, redstone signal. So this way, if there's liquid in this tank, it'll shut off our pump. And now that should be good. Isn't that cool? Do we have any more structure pipe? We don't. Okay. Did I not get that gravel? Oh, there it is. And do we have any more cobblestone pipe up here? Did I even make cobblestone pipe? Iron? Crap. Alright, let's get one more, because there's one last thing I want to automate. Now that our pump is set up to automate. Those lasers, man. So let's get some glass. And cobblestone, cobblestone, glass. We got transport pipe. And now just put the gravel. There we go, structure pipe. Alright, so let's go over to our power core. And I told you we were going to automate this. You should see that the lasers did a number on our power. Alright, so we'll cut that back on. I want to put the structure pipe. Where do I want to put the structure pipe? I'll put structure pipe right there. Very good. Lever, we don't need you anymore. Thank you. You've done your job. Okay, so now I'm going to put the redstone energy cell. Okay, good. I want to make sure that it won't mess up if it gets a redstone signal, because that's exactly what we're about to do. So, if it can can store energy. Oh wait, no. I want it, if it's full, to emit a signal so that it shuts off these guys, these engines. So that way, they're going to pump to their until they can possibly pump. They're going to pump until it can store more energy, is basically how it's going to go. So the lasers, I think, should be done. Go ahead and flip that so they don't do anything dangerous. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make this. They've got a little bit of energy stored in them. Man, that's fast. Very good. Now they're all out. On, off, on, off. I'll probably end up having to put a couple tesseracts in here so that we can get the bandwidth of power we need. But anyhow, that's all we got for today. So our lava tank should be. It's probably pretty full. Yeah. Until this bit right here drains from the lava tank, our pump is going to be shut off, or it should be shut off. Let's actually go check that. Last one here, I think, still hasn't put together the motor that's going to make our... I don't even know if I mentioned this, but we built this pump on frames right here. These are frames. Anything connected to a frame can move with the frame if you attach a frame motor. The goal being we can move this whole platform once we run out of lava, because it looks like we're getting there. Yeah. So, yeah, that's Project Prometheus, our power system, and some lasers for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned some stuff from today. If last one here installs these motors, I'll show it to you guys next time. That's all I got for today, guys. I know I've been going a long time, but power is super important, and now that we have it, we can do a bunch of cool stuff. So, thanks for watching. See you later. Adios. Bye-bye.